Hey traders, so welcome back to Trade Like a Pro Forex channel, and for today I'll be diving into USDJPY. So this is the first pair we have on our watch list. We identify an order block over here, and you can see that prices actually makes this downside move. And what do we have here? We have a break of structure, clearing this high, and now giving us a potential retest. So if you understand this price action movement, this is actually an order block created over here, and I will name this the refined order block for an entry. So right now we are actually waiting for a potential market order, or rather we are able to put a buy limit order with our entry at this level and stop loss below this low over here. And we'll target 1:1 for our first take profit area, taking into account this zone. And our second take profit area would be the extension of this whole leg over here. So our TP2 will be at the 1.13 level, which is 1:2.47 risk to reward. So moving on, we have AUDCAD. And on the 4-hour time frame, we can see that we have a clear down move structure. And we identified a zone over here where prices are currently testing this zone. So dropping down to the hourly time frame, we can see prices showing signs of bearish movement, and we identified another support zone over here. So we have a few scenarios over here. So if prices comes back up into this zone, creates a higher high, and if we see a breakdown of this level, we can actually take a pullback trade towards downside over here. However, if prices actually breaks down now, we can wait for a pullback in a similar fashion and project a move downside towards previous support as well. Next, we have the euro dollar. We first identify an order block over here. So this is our resistance zone, and you can see that prices got rejected off this level after creating a rising channel. So it broke down, gave us a retest, which we failed to capture, and now made a secondary downside move. So going to our hourly time frame, we can identify another zone over here. And this would be our zone of interest. So we are waiting for a weak pullback onto this level. And if we see any bearish sentiment over here, we can take a shot and aim towards this level. So for pound CHF, this is a trade that we took last week, and you can see that we are currently at a 1:1.96 risk to reward ratio, and what we are targeting for would be 1:3. So I assume that some of you already took profits along the way, and you can actually shift your stop loss below this zone over here. Otherwise, hold your trade towards our ultimate take profit level. And currently, this price level over here serves as a potential re-entry for a quick trade towards our take profit area. So this would be a lower time frame trade. Next up, we have the pound dollar. On a similar fashion, we identified a resistance area over here, and prices failed to tap into this zone, and we are looking for a secondary move upside, creating a higher high, clearing these levels over here. And from here, we hope to see a strong bearish move down, breaking this structure over here. And after that, we can look for a pullback entry towards this level. Next up, we have the dollar Canadian. We can identify a primary zone over here, and prices made a second tap into this zone, where the first tap would be this, and the second tap would be this. So this creates a higher high, clearing the liquidity over here. So we can actually expect prices to make a strong breakdown, clearing these levels, and look for a retest into this zone. before taking a sell opportunity. And our target would be at this level over here. So for gold, we have an overall bias towards the upside, and currently prices are giving us a deep retracement towards this key structure over here. And you can clearly see we have a double bottom, and prices are looking towards the upside move. So dropping down to our hourly time frame, you can see that we have a test of this descending trend line. And for those who have yet to catch a move towards the upside, you can have a blind entry with stop loss below this level and aim towards this structure over here. And this would easily give you a 1:2 anyway. Otherwise, wait for a pullback towards this crucial zone and buy towards the next level over here. So lastly, we have the dollar Swiss franc, and on the daily time frame, we have this order block over here where prices got rejected. And if you were to drop down to our hourly time frame, you can see that we have a head and shoulders pattern where this is the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. So what we need prices to do would be a breakdown of this neckline structure, and this would serve as a break of structure. So if you see what happens on the right shoulder is that we have weak buyers over here. We have a potential upwards channel or rising wedge, and we are looking for a breakdown retest before taking a sell towards this level as our first take profit. And if prices are able to break this level, we are seeing a strong move down towards this level over here. So this trade actually gives us a good risk to reward.